what's going on, duelists? This is main phase 2 here on a really quick Deckbox duct tape tutorial. If you don't feel like going out grabbing a Deckbox, it's really simple. You just need less than like half a roll of duct tape, not even that much, only like 100 feet of it. You can get a really nice Deckbox that fits 40 to 60 cards. It's really good. You can make it any pattern you want. Put maybe like a belt loop on the back. We got a regular Deckbox, you know, boring, lame, right? Got this one, squishy, pliable. You can do whatever you want with it. First thing you're going to want to do is get your deck and figure out what size of box you want to make it in. There's different sizes, like this one's for a single deck. We've got this big one, which I just use an old tin. Open it up, you've got 2 sections and a bit for your extra deck, so you can have your extra deck there. And or you can make them wider, thinner. Like this one's definitely wider than that one. First thing you're gonna want to do is get your deck, get your duct tape. I'm using a red, and this is gonna be really quick. It's not gonna be one of the best deck boxes I've ever made, but you know, it'll work. First thing you're going to want to do is take about 10 cards, random cards. You want to put them on top of your deck. This will give it a bit more expansion room so that you don't have to really jiggle it in to get it right. You're going to want to get a strip of duct tape, roughly that long-ish. Just rip it. You can use scissors if you don't have scissors. You're going to want to put it sticky side out. Sticky side, not sticky side. You can tell. Put it down. Take your entire deck stack, put it on top, and then wrap carefully around, making sure that you don't actually touch any of the cards with the sticky side. And you'll see where I'm going. It's going to look really bad for the next 5 minutes or so. And we don't want it to be this thin, so we got to put another one on. Again, roughly same size. I've had years of duct tape work, but you know, it's simple still for the duct tape practiced mind. And you're going to want to set it up so that when you put it on, say this is going to be the bottom, that this would be the top band, goes on first. You want to put the top on first. That way when you slide it in, it won't hit the bottom because it'll be kind of overlapping, so it doesn't slide in, hit the edge, and crumple the inside. So you're going to want to put the bottom on first. Or you're going to want to put the top on first. Fold it over again, like you did before. Secure it in place, making sure you pull fairly tightly, but not too tightly that you kind of lose the shape. You got the basic design for your box now. Ultra basic, like just not even working condition basic, but basic enough. Second step is you're gonna make it less sticky. So just put a band around roughly there on top. We're not done with the bottom yet, so on top. And again, I do LARPing. I make foam swords and such for a living, so it's pretty easy for me to do this, but it is definitely going to be easy for you to do this. Got that? Bottom, you're going to want to measure your strip so it's about a centimeter longer than the bottom of your deck, or about a centimeter longer than the width of your deck, because you're going to put it on just touching there, just so it's touching. Then fold it down and over to the other side. It's sticky on both sides, so you can just fold it down, pat down, kind of mold it so it's flat. And really, these boxes are a good way to just show off to your friends how awesome you are. Of course, if your friends have seen this video, they'll know that you watch this video to figure out how to make the deck box, in which case it's probably a good idea not to take credit, because if friends see this, then they, you know, something's up. Same thing, you want to get the same size, please, centimeter longer on each side. Stack it up and just place the tape on top. And fold until it's good. Fold down. And fold in the corners. Now you're starting to get something. Looks like a deck box. You get the same length of strip, about roughly. It's not precise. We're not doing rocket science here. But just wrap it around. You're going to want to take more time on this so it looks smooth and nice and however you want it to be presented. I'm doing it pretty quickly, but I'm doing it quick, and that looks good. So take a bit more time. It'll look amazing. Next thing you want to do is take a strip about the same length as before, and then you can see that, rip it in half down the center so you get two thin strips. And then just to support the top, put it down right there so it goes around the top, so the top is supported, the rimmer on the top. Get the other half you've made and put it around too, and you'll have a real secure deck box already. But we're not done yet, because we can't do this all day. But just 3 easy payments of $19.99. There's no payments. You can do this for $5-6 a roll. Your parents might have some duct tape laying around. If you don't live with your parents, well, that sucks, because you've got to pay for all your own stuff. You want to rip a smaller strip. Then take about 1 inch off of one of the other strips and put it right down the middle of, I'm sorry, that looks bad, let me do that again. Grab a strip roughly down the center, cut. You cut or you could rip. Duct tape is made in a fashion so that you can rip it into squares. Of course, if you want to make a triangle, I can't help you. If you want to make a triangle, you're going to have to use scissors. You got this. This is going to be where we slip a little hook thing that goes over into. So we put that right down, making sure that there is there's some room. There's some room right in there that it can slip.